I grew up in Marceline, and from my earliest memories of Marceline, I felt loved and taken care of. And I think Walt felt that same when he lived here. It's a magical place to grow up. Our kids still ride their bicycles everywhere. I had a pony that I got to ride anywhere I wanted, and I can't think of a better place to grow up.
The greatest gift that Walt Disney ever gave this community is to tell the world that he loved Marceline. The reason I stepped foot in this city was not for this museum. It was to experience why Walt Disney was in love with Marceline. And I wanted to walk on the same sidewalks, and I wanted to breathe the same air, and I wanted to see what Walt Disney saw in this community that engaged him so much. And it's the people, and I sense it still to this day. The people are tremendous in this community. They embrace and they support each other. And I believe that that's what Walt saw in this community too. And for him to, on a very public stage, utilize Marceline as a springboard for stories in film and television and in theme parks, it is powerful to me.
Actually, it was Walt's little sister who decided that she wanted her things in Marceline. And so she called me, her son called me after she passed away and said, you know, Mom wants you to have her stuff. And I go, what stuff are we talking about, Ted? He goes, well, come out and see. So I thought there'd be enough things for an exhibit at City Hall. It turned out there were 3,000 artifacts that she wanted to come to Marceline. So that was what started us, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a long haul, but we're in our 16th year of the Walt Disney Hometown Museum, and we literally have people from all over the world come here to see where it started.
This is my second time coming to Marceline. I came in 2015. I was a member of the Walt Disney World Traditions team, and we were celebrating our 60 years of the entire Traditions program. So in celebration of that, I decided to come back to see where the magic truly started. So I came, I got to see the Dreaming Tree still standing. I visited the museum, met Kay Mallins and Inez Johnson, fantastic people, and I always said I wanted to go back, and I've just been so privileged to come back now as a Walt Disney World ambassador.
When I was 8 years old is the first time I met Walt Disney, and he came here to dedicate the Walt Disney swimming pool and park, and he stayed with my family. And people always ask what I remember most about Walt Disney, and I remember mostly that I thought my opinion had value to him. He would ask me a question, and I felt like he was truly listening, and what I said was important.
Every time Disney came back to Marceline, he brought a gift. So the first time he came back, he brought a film. He brought The Great Locomotive Chase. And he played it for 24 hours, and everyone in the community came and experienced it, and it was lovely. He dedicated the pool. Every single time he came back, right to the last gift that he gave Marceline, which was Midgetopia. I mean, he took a ride out of the theme park and set it up in his boyhood hometown.
When Marceline built a new school and named it after Walt Disney, not only did Mr. Disney bring some playground equipment to the school, but he also brought a rare orange Mickey Mouse flag where only two exist. The other one flies proudly at Disneyland over the firehouse where Walt had his secret apartment. He also had one of his artists come and paint murals on the walls of the elementary school, including the gymnasium. You can still see the school today, but you're probably not going to be allowed inside to look at the murals.
Never ever give up, and it doesn't work one way, try it another way. And I truly think he got that from his dad. I think Elias gets a bad rep for being kind of a hard guy, but Walt learned the lessons from him that you never give up.